I want to talk to you guys about something today. Today, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the cool artwork we're going to be working on today. But for the most part, though, I just want to go ahead and give you just let you see who I am. Then I'm Greg. I'm feeling much better. I was actually not feeling well yesterday. And I'm going to talk to you more about that. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it over and put you to my artwork that we're going to be working on today. And so if you saw the previous video, the video said it's going to be doing some installing eyeballs and stuff into certain creatures. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the cool installation of creatures and eyeballs that we're going to be working on. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to flip the camera right now so you can see that on the other side. Here are some of the creatures that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to take a seat and see if I can just not be in the light, I guess. But see if I can actually let you guys see that. See, I can't really see the camera there. Okay, good. I can actually sit down. Because usually when I do these things, I'm always standing up. But for the most part, though, I just wanted to say a couple things. I'll give it some time for some people to come and join us. But it's almost 10 o'clock here in New York City. It's been rather cold lately. And what I intend to do is I intend to give eyeballs to some of these creatures. And I know probably now is not the best time because usually I do my stuff on Thursday. But today I'm going to actually do it on Friday. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things. One of which is like, here's some of the stuff here that we're going to be working on. I have them all here laid out for you just so you can see. I'm going to move the camera just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to pivot up some and bring it a little closer to me so I don't have to look and see where it is. All right, so right about here. So here's that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take the opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and work on some pieces here and there. Oh, goodness. I should make the feet a little more standy. A little bit better. Okay, I don't know. This is my monopod tripod, which I like so much. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing today, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to give an eyeball to these creatures. As you can see right here, this one here is a Diplocaulus, and it's a 6-legged Diplocaulus. Here is the version I had with me when we had the car accident. And there's another one I had, and that has my friend in Australia. She has one. And if you look on my Instagram, you can find out where the other one is to this one. So she has that now. And this one is the version of that because a customer requested another one of these. So I'm just in the process of finishing this up because we're going to have another tea party coming up real soon. My whole intention today is to talk to you about some things that were kind of on my mind, as well as to work on some of these creatures here. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start working on them. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to just going to show you, we're going to do some artwork. I'm going to add some eyes to these creatures here. And you see how the eyes are here. I'm going to go ahead and add this here to there. Not only that, but I'm also going to add eyes to this one as well, which is over here. This one over here as well as this fish monster, as well as this one here too. So how I'm going to do that, I have my trusty dusty Dremel. This is my Dremel tool. This is a Dremel stylo, right? Dremel stylo, and Dremel stylo. And it has different settings. It goes all the way up to 5, which is like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so how I install eyeballs into my creatures is I have to drill holes into them because masking tape is really a cool thing. But when you have to add stuff, you put it on the surface, like so, or you have to drill them in to surface like this one. So we'll start off with this one, shall we? Let's go ahead and do this. My purpose today, I want to talk to you about some things that happened to me this week. And I was sick yesterday. I was actually sick yesterday. I had a situation where I was not feeling well. That's what sick means, by the way. But I usually don't get sick like viruses and sick. I usually get sick from food poisoning. And so what happens is like, or how I know it's like usually a bad food. And how that works is like I am and then so what happens is like this thing happened to me. I went to my art class on Wednesday, and my art class was unfortunately not well attended, which to me is very sad because I totally enjoy and love. Hi, how you doing, Quavo? And so what happens is like I was sad about that, and I had a situation with one of the people that were there. He was upset about something, and so I took it personally, which I usually don't do, and that kind of messed me up. Then after that, I had a situation where I was driving my car. Those of you know about my car that I got after the car accident has a situation where All right, so car situation had a situation where it's like, pretty much it was giving me trouble. So, okay, so this is the first part here. Put this Dremel down for a second. Okay, now this we're gonna add the eyes, and this eye is the brown eyes. So here's brown eyes. We're gonna add that sucker right into this thing here. So it goes this. See, sometimes the hole isn't big enough, so I have to make the hole bigger. So see right there, you have one eye, right? So I'm gonna see if I can make the hole bigger and try it again. Make it bigger. Oh no! An axolotl? No, I have an axolotl somewhere else. I have it in a bag over there. I'll show you an axolotl. Hold on a second. This is my This is not axolotl. This is Diplocaulus. This is Diplocaulus, and it's same salamander family. So let me see. I'll show you the axolotl. I have one here. Come on. All right, I'm gonna show you axolotl. My axolotl. I have a series of creatures. I got bags of these creatures, right? But this is my axolotl. This is my axolotl. He's like, hey, how you doing? This is axolotl. And so he got little pink thingies in the ears. And he's a food delivery person. So he's like, this one, my daughter and I, we went on a trip to Pennsylvania, and so this axolotl went out there on this trip with us, and he was delivering food. He was delivering food. So that's what he did. He went delivering food, but he also helped deliver the packages. So he did 349 miles. 349 miles, right? And it's a 3-day delivery. Yes, it was pretty cool. Okay, this is an axolotl. This one here is not axolotl. This is a Diplocaulus. Kind of like Deli. Like, see how Deli is a Diplocaulus. Hello, I'm Deli. And he also, on his back, says, get that bread. So, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And I also have an axolotl, Diplocaulus dragon, too. This is my hive dragon. And he's a hive dragon type thing as well. And he's just like, hey, I'm a hive dragon. So, yeah, thank you so much. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to install the eyeballs into this thing here, and so the hole wasn't big enough, so now I gotta go ahead and make the hole bigger. I thought it was a frog. Yeah, I have frogs too, by the way. I have a frog. He's in my bag over there. I have to go get him, but he's I call him I forget the name of the frog right now. We'll find it later. So here's I'm gonna keep drilling the eyeball. So anyway, what happened was in the situation, I was so stressed out about my car situation and so stressed out about this thing that I actually developed physical sickness. I developed a physical sickness from the thing. Oh, sorry, it's not even looking. Right there. I developed a physical sickness from not being able to accomplish the goals I wish to accomplish, which is which is unusual for me, because I usually tough things out, and I like to be an endurance person, like a soldier kind of person. And yesterday morning I got up and I was sick. I got so sick. I got a fever. And I'm stupid. I had to call out of work today, which is I hate doing that, because when you call out of work, it really doesn't working against the point system that can really mess you up. And so I work at the airport, and I had to call him and tell him, I call him 6 hours in advance that I'm not gonna be able to make it today. And so I spent the rest of the morning just kind of getting ready. I was cleaning up all my stuff and then trying my best to make sure I can get everything properly placed in the right location, so I can actually do this class today and show you guys some of this cool live stream stuff, as well as just being able to just kind of talk and and just kind of install these eyes. See, here's one eye. Yeah, here's one eye. One eye is installed. Let's go ahead and add another eyeball. And so the thing is, when you install an eyeball, right, on these guys, their eyes are pretty cool, because their eyes are usually not forward, their eyes are usually on top, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When you make your own thing, you can make whatever you want. For the most part, though, I was just just thinking about how I was talking about fears, and I actually got physically sick from verbal things. One guy was talking to me about some things that really kind of turned my heart. We have a lot of things, not in terms of physics, our philosophy of life is different. The way we outlook life, the way we come across life, the way we talk about stuff, we're very different. And I was just concerned about you know, it's like when people start talking about other people, you know, you have this thing. Oh, hey. Well, thanks you so much, Clay. If you can give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate that. If you have a channel, I'll follow your channel too. All right, that's pretty cool. So Clay World, I'll write it down. Clay KLAY World. I'm gonna write it down, okay? So I'll actually write your stuff down. Clay World. All right, we can do that. Goes by someone on live. Ha. Yeah, well, that's cool. You know, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. You know, okay, good. So you have these are eyes here. One eye is here, eyes there, and this is something there. So you got these eyes. So these eyes here are eyes that I made, right? I made these eyeballs here. This eyes is the Carbojan eyes. As you can see, I had it installed, so I had to actually just kind of, you know, had to kind of just punch it in. Right, just like that. So now what you got to do, you got to add more details to it, right? Because you have to add, let's see, this guy is going to from over there for a side, but I'm going to add more details. I'm going to leave him right there so you can look at you, right? He's pretty cool. This is going to go to a customer. I like making stuff. Each time I make something, it comes out completely different. Completely different. You have a channel? Okay, good. Thank you so much. Please give me a thumbs up. I'll give you a thumbs up on your channel too. This is, for these ones, I'm going to drill a hole into this eye here. For this one as well. All right, if you like what you see, thumbs up. You know? Because that helps my algorithm. That helps my algorithm. That helps me to get more people to like my channel. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so here's that. I'm going to drill holes into the eyes here. So this one here, let me see, we have, oh, here goes. This eye is here. See this one here? And this eye is right here. This eye is, we're going to drill holes into this eye there. So it's probably right about there. Right about there. Then drill some holes into this eyes. All right, so I'm going to drill it with the Dremel. And see, this Dremel here is called a Stylo. I got it back in when I used to work at Home Depot. Thank you for the thumbs up, Play World. I appreciate that because that helps me out a lot. Good, 5 right there. Gonna go right away. Oh. I have another Dremel actually. I have a more heavy duty one. This one is more like an engraver. You have to kind of just make sure you get it. Right there. And you have to kind of widen the hole. A little small rotation, but you also have to go deep enough so it can actually hook. That's one. We'll go to the other side. Alright, and make sure it lined up right about there, right here. Right about here. Oh. See, it's really hard to cut masking tape. Once you have to use some kind of a power tool to actually do it. Clay World. Alright, so I'm doing my live stream. I'll go ahead and find your channel. You got eyeball there, eye hole there. Try to keep it lined up right. It's a little off. We'll see when I add the thing to it. Here it goes. So green eyes right here. Let's go ahead and add the green eyes right there. And see, I have it such a way that it's like it kind of snaps into place. Oh, his eyes went in lovely. See, it's lovely green eyes. The next one is the next lovely green eyes right there. I think it's a little further forward, but I guess we'll see. Right there. And right here, I'm going to go right into that. Do you play Roblox? No, I don't do Roblox. I really don't play much video games, unfortunately. I used to play a lot. I used to do the Minecraft with my kids and stuff. But what happens is that I don't, I'm just really busy with stuff. I'm always working on some project or something. So, as you can see, the eyes are just a little bit out of sequence. But it's about the same height, which is pretty good. Yep, same height, just same height right about there. Yep, okay. So you have that. There's the eyes here, eyes there. I'm a fish monster. I'm a fish monster. Do I play Roblox? No, I don't. I do Minecraft. But the other one I was playing was called Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Iceborne. But I haven't done that in a while either. Okay, so that's 2 eyes we've already installed. Let's go ahead and add some more eyes. I'll put these eyes here to take a look at you. All right, you can see that. I can put it turn right there a little bit. No, thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. Everybody who comes to the channel, please give me a thumbs up. I just totally love thumbs ups. All right, here's a fish. We're gonna add some eyes to this fish right here, right? We're gonna do, this is a fish. I'm gonna put eyes right there. So, you know, it's good to kind of mark it where you wanna go. So I'm gonna put it right here, right there. I should go further, maybe right there. Yeah, right there. Okay, so maybe right there to mark it. And then we're gonna just kind of mark it right here. All right. Here, right there, right there. Okay, good. It's actually really thin here, so I think I might actually have to, you know, it might actually go right through and crisscross. I guess we'll find out in a second. So let's go. Here we go. So let's turn it right there. I should sell. Oh, I do sell these actually. I take requests, by the way. If you're interested in the request, let me know. What happens? I sell them. I have my Etsy account. My Etsy account. I sell these as well as I make customs for people. See, when God did this, he didn't have to use a drill. He just spoke it. All right, so you got 1 eye there. How much money do you make when I sell them? Oh, it depends, really. Let's see, the most money I ever made was I made $500 for selling 12 of them. I made 12 angels. Someone asked me to make 12 angels for them, and I was able to sell them. And they were not like biblically accurate angels, but like the Hallmark angels and stuff. And so with that, it was like I got a chance to make a bunch of angels that were great, and that was about $500. Usually I sell anywhere from, like, when I make like people and sculptures and stuff like that. For example, this fish monster here, I sell it for like $90. This fish monster goes for $90. When it's fully painted, she's gonna look just like this one, which is like, you know, this one here. So you see the picture in the back right there? That picture in the back, I'm gonna use that picture in the back to help me get all the colors right. And so this one's for $90. This one here, I actually sold for $40. This one's $40. Yep, $40, which is not too bad. But he's also going to be, when he's done, he's going to look just like him. So he's going to look like him when he's completed. So he's going to like, haha, with a little tongue and everything too. So far, I got the eyeballs in, which is the big step. And that's kind of me moving towards my goal. Because like what happens, we're going to have a tea party. We're going to have a nice and wonderful tea party. And this is cool. Got a little fish eyeball right there. And I got another fish eyeball on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and install that real quick. And so, yeah, so that's pretty much, I do people sculptures. Like when I make people, I do it from $90 to $120, depending on how intense it is. So sometimes, like the most I ever made on a people sculpture was $175, which was great. It was great because I made a celebrity, and the celebrity was so happy what I made for them that they actually gave me a lot of money for the sculpture. And I was very happy for that too, because, you know, when you make stuff for people and they're really happy to give you extra money. And that's why it's like, you know, I like the whole YouTube thing, because it's like, you know, because you get a chance to actually make money for this kind of art here. So when people see this years from now, they'll be able to see that I was able to install. See, it's not that far in, right? So I'm gonna have to put some supports around the eyes to make it better, because I can't go any further in, unfortunately. So we're gonna do, Mr. Clay World, how much money you make? I make money for this. When I do this art stuff, it's pretty good. I make a lot of money with them. Also, I teach classes too. So I actually have a teaching course that I teach in life, and for the courses, it's only right now I'm just charging $20. But I have my Patreon account. My Patreon account, you can actually go to my Patreon, and you can learn how to do all this stuff here. I walk through classes, and it's about it's it's $5 a month for my Patreon class, and you get a chance to learn and to buy different things, different classes, and you get to learn all the cool steps about how to make cool art. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And see, so this fish one is not really not really my priority, but because it's like, I just thought let me take the opportunity to make a cool fish and stuff, so that I'll do that. And so that's what I was doing. So here's that one. So here's the fish eyeball. Just kind of give it a little wrap around the eye, because it's not completely in. So what you can do with that, you just kind of wrap the eyeball, make like one of those koi fish, you see? And then as you wrap it, you kind of put more stuff on it, and you can actually make it stay better. So that works out great. I'm going to just kind of do the other side real quick. And then from there, I'm going to go to the gremlin. Next one is the gremlin. I'm going to add eyes to the gremlin. And so that one's not going to be a Dremel, but that's not going to be a Dremel because the gremlin eyes are sticky Carbon, or more like the googly eyes, and they have a little sticky on the back. But I'm not going to do this sticky. I'm going to put some tape behind it and probably use some glue gun to kind of hold the eyes in place. So yes, I do this. So yes, I take commissions. If you want me to make something for you, you go to my Instagram. My Instagram is OneLifeMustArt. And on my Instagram, you can see all the stuff that I make. And I can make anything: animals, people, creatures. Only thing I don't make are politicians, because politicians are, they're very interesting people. So I don't make them. I mean, I did make a Bernie once, and that was one time I made it. He was wearing that was a long time ago. That was 4 years ago. That was the only one I made in 4 years, because he was wearing the slippers. He had a mitten, sorry. He was wearing the cool mittens, and I was like, okay, he's wearing cool mittens. He looks kind of cute. Let me just make that one there. So that was the one. Okay, so got the eyeballs in play. I'm going to have to just kind of do some more work on that to keep the eyeballs further, and then repaint it. Right, so you have that there. See, that's the eyes. Like most fish. Well, some fish have eyes on stalks, And like those gupper, groupie, gupper, guppy fishes. Anyway, so that's there. I must admit that doing masking tape stuff is kind of a tough and difficult thing, because especially when you want to just kind of relax and do it, you have to kind of really make sure that you're resting your arms as you do this stuff, because it's a pain by accumulation. You don't really feel it at first, but if you do this for like an hour or so, you start feeling the body shift. It's interesting. It's just everything in life. I mean, if you hold a piece of paper becomes very heavy over time. So it may not be right away, but you feel it. So yeah, so I was talking before about my physical ailments. I actually got physically sick because dealing with some situations. It was I was driving my car was giving me issues. I was dealing with some people talking about some other people, and it made me feel really upset because I like the people they were talking about. And it's like, imagine you ever have a situation where somebody's talking bad about one of your friends. You can do two things. You can be like, don't talk bad about my friend. You can listen to hear what the people think and understand what they're saying, so you can actually, in a sense, either go back to that friend and tell them, or you could just pretty much, you just kind of listen to it and then dismiss it. But in this case, it went right into my innermost being, and it just kind of just hung inside my soul, to where I'm just like, I just, one of those things where, okay, one of the things is hung inside my soul, and it's one of those things where I was just like, man, I wish I never heard these things, because that person is a friend of mine, and I have no qualms. There's no crimes were committed, no anything like that. But the person's talking bad about them. They say that other people are talking bad about them, and to which I started wondering, like, who are these people who are talking bad about people when we all do the same thing? It's weird. So anyway, so that was kind of my scenario there. But I took that with me, and I had to deal with, like, just, I don't know, I might have to make a step or a change or something. But most part, though, it's like I have to ask God for wisdom on what to do, because I mean, like, one thing I like right now, I'm here in my house making my taper sculptures, and it's really kind of like, just kind of talking out my feelings and just kind of, oh hi, welcome back, and then so just dealing with just the pain of life. But the other part of it that I mean some things kind of get to you, like you don't want people to talk to you about like things that are make you feel bad, or maybe sometimes it's good to hear stuff that makes you feel bad, because that way you can actually appropriate better. But sometimes it's like, you have to ask yourselves, why do people can think they could say something to you and that's enough to mess you up, mess you up in your mind, mess you up in your head. I think it has to do with the aspect of, like, we have this thing where we don't want stress. Nobody wants any stress in their life. And then what happens is, like, when people come and bring you stress, it's like you want to solve this problem, and it goes into subconscious, but sometimes it's not a problem to solve. Sometimes it's just people just talking words, just talking words. And when they're talking, it's not really. You have 60 subscribers? Okay, cool. I'll write it down. The Clay World has 60 subscribers. 60 subscribers. These are right here. Clay World, right? Clay World has 60 subscribers. 60 subscribers. See that? So, yep. So you have 60 subscribers. So people, please follow Clay World on his page, and then give him some opportunity to get monetized, because monetization is where it's at on YouTube. If you can get monetized on YouTube, you could have lots and lots of what do you call that? Money. You can get money from doing that. So yeah, definitely, if you can go ahead and subscribe to his channel, that'd be great. That's Clay World. Subscribe to Clay World's channel. And if you're here, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Always give me a thumbs up. It always helps out. Okay, so we have here. Now we did this one, and we did this one, right? We did this one. We did this one. Put this over here. Okay, this is here. This is here. All right, we have the fish. So we have this one here. This one there. We did the fish monster, right? And now we have a fish. All the like in between. Here's like a fish monster. Here's a Diplocalus. And then now we have the axolotl. And then we also have, I got a cool hat. She's a cool hat. This was a cool hat I made for one of my customers. So put a cool hat right there. So you have that there. Now we have a gremlin. Now, what I was saying before about the gremlin, now it's like, see this thing here with the gremlin. You have it where, see, I drilled the holes in, right? And also a question. I like these eyes, right? These eyes, I like these eyes right here. Right? These guys look like crocodile eyes, right? I like them. They look pretty cool. When you put them in his hair, they look like a really cool crocodile eyes. Really scary looking creature. This one here is kind of typical gremlin eyes that I have. Right, this one's typical. Like this one here, he's like a typical green ones. I think a little green. It works perfectly, right? There's that one. There's another one that's a purple eyes. Right, purple eyes are like this one. Purple eyes. Right, so you got purple eyes. You got an alligator eye. Right. Alligator eye. Or you got yourself like the green eye. Now the question is, I think I'm gonna do the alligator eye. I only have two of the alligator eyes. See that? All right, so I'm gonna do the alligator eyes. I thought maybe the purple one, but if I could just do it without that, that'd be good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. How you do that is you ball it up like so. This. You take this like this. Take this jammy like there. And you stick this jam. You gotta figure out how it goes on the other side too. These are gator eyes. So this one's down. This one is down. This one's down. You stick the jammy right up in there. It goes. I got green eyes. And he looks really scary with his gator eyes. All right. Now I'm gonna add another one. I'm just balling it up. Balling up a piece of tape and put it like so. And I'm gonna go ahead and ball it up and put it right there. Alright, and so this is down, this is up, and then this is here too. So cool. Next is the color scheme to figure out what kind of color they're gonna have for these guys. So here's that one. Here's his eyes right here. And he's just like, hello, I'm here. Look at me. That's where his eyes are. I'm just gonna make sure his eyes don't come out, when he turns left. See, because when you look at his side, this is what it looks like. That's right. Kiss that camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fix his eyes up so it stays inside of his head a little bit more. And so these are the things. These are some of the simple things you do with masking tape. It's not complex as it might seem, but it's very, very intense when it comes down to just making things. Making sure you kind of get it. Just because it's like it's a cool little thing to do, but it's actually one of those things where the more you do it, the better you get at it. So okay, so what I was talking about before with fears. You can actually develop physical ailments from verbal fears. You know that? And it was not because of things people said about me. It was what people said about other people. It was what the future might hold regarding my classes. It was the fact I was driving a car that had issues. Oh goodness, I just popped an eyeball there. Oh no, I just damaged your eyes. I was driving a car that has issues, which I got to get fixed up. You know, we're hoping to get that car fixed today. But you know how it is. It's just we have to wait a little bit for that. But I'm just like just doing what I can, you know. You got to do what you can. You can't do everything, so you have to kind of just bait your time well and say I'm gonna determine what I'm gonna do today, and that's it. That's all I can do. You know, I can't do more than I can, but you can do a lot, and so that's why it's good to have like a checklist or some things you have like a goals list for the day. Because if you make a goals list, you can actually accomplish a lot more than if you don't. So one of my goals was to actually do these things, was to add eyes to these creatures. So this is going to be a done goals list in a minute. I'm going to go on to my next goals, which is like, see that right here with these eyes, right? You have these. I can actually add more details to it and more cool stuff. Like I could add more stuff like I could give more more things like that. But also I think I'm gonna make him a little taller. I think he's a little short for Gremlin. A little tiny people Gremlin, which is like a little tiny thing. So he's kind of a little short one. All the other ones are really big. So he's kind of like like a little short one. But he's also a Greglin because the Greglins have 4 fingers and 4 toes as opposed to Gremlins have 3 fingers and 3 toes. But and he's also like a little bit like he looks similar to the typical Gremlin base with the ears and stuff like that. But he's not. He's a 4-fingered Greglin. Call him Greglins. So there's that one. Okay, so what we did was that we added the fish. Okay, I have so now I have these eyes here. What shall I do with these eyes? I have these 4 eyes left. 2 purple eyes, and I have 2 green eyes. What shall we do with these? If any more gremlins to buy. Oh, I have that fish. No. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like just I don't know. I'm thinking about if you guys have any questions about something, definitely ask me a question. I'd love to answer any questions you might have, because I'm gonna keep going a little bit. I'm gonna add some more details to this guy's face, right? Because his eyes are just kind of there, but his eyes need to be bulging out of his head. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of give it some more like accoutrements to make him look personality wise. Little eyebrows and stuff. So let's see, I can turn it so you can see a little better. Little eyebrows. This is the other one. The other one has eyebrows too. Where are you? This one here has eyebrows. See, little eyebrows, a little nose. Okay, so I'm gonna do is gonna keep making that, finish that up. Then gonna make his little tongue. Then I'm gonna start the whole painting process. I actually have the paints for the painting process too. But I might actually have to go back and get some more sleep because I'm still recovering from sickness. I'm actually like just dealing with them. I had like a little bit of food poisoning, so I'd actually had to go and like just get rid of the stuff inside. It was very like unnerving actually. I mean, you think about it, like something somebody said could make you so sick to where your body reacts to that. But it wasn't just that though. I mean, it was a lot of things. It was a car, driving a car that you don't feel so comfortable with on a highway that you're really hoping to kind of get to the exit real quick, and then the car kind of wobbles. So that's something there. We have to. I mean, we haven't done a long trip since we gotten this new car fixed, so that's something there. It says please. Okay. So yeah, that's something there. I will definitely keep working on this stuff here. So you have this here. So you have this little eyeballs there, right? And this one here, he has a little nose there and his little tongue. So I'm gonna make the tongue real quick. Let me show you how I make a tongue. All right. So to make a tongue, you have to actually have like a thing where you have to have a little piece of tape, and then you just kind of do this thing. There's a technique I call it paneling, right? And it's like you just kind of take it. It's not really. I mean, you kind of make up techniques as you go, but because if you want to make something that's going to be able to be long enough to extend, you have to have it in a way that it doesn't like that it still sticks and it's able to bend. And you have to put another piece of tape on it. So this is like where its tongue's going to be, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of work it out so you can see. It goes like this. This. I wonder if I can eat cereal. I'm gonna try some cereal because it's a little breakfast time. Here, right in there. There's a little tongue. Man, I feel so winded actually. I might actually have to like cut it close, and because I'm not feeling so good right now. It's like because my body is just like, we need more rest, so gotta cater to the whims of the body. But I'm just see if I can just get the tongue to function better. Get the tongue to function a little bit better. Make sure it stays rooted in the mouth completely. I'm gonna add a little bit of the jaw so that the tongue is connected to the jaw, connected to the mouth. And that it's not just a it's not connected just to the top and bottom, but it's actually connected to the face itself. So you have that, you have that, you have that. Tongue. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give it its lips and the nose. So let me just make sure this is good here. Right there. Okay, and okay, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a bigger lip, so that it looks more like the Diplodocus that we all know and love. You know, we went to the museum the other day. What are they made out of? Masking tape. It's all made out of masking tape, except for the eyeballs. I call it six-legged Diplo. Six-legged Diplo. So this is one of two, or this is one of three actually. I like them because there's certain creatures in real life. You actually meet some creatures that have 6 legs, and they're like kind of like a chimera kind of a thing, or a basilisk kind of a creature from the old mythology books. The 6-legged basilisk. This is like almost like a little alien, you know. And shout out goes to Marcos Makes, Marcos Cavassa. He's the one who showed me how to make masking tape stuff, but it wasn't his end all. That was an in between step. He was making dinosaurs, and his dinosaurs that he made were so nice, but this was a step in between. He used masking tape actually to form the creatures, and then from there, you know, because instead of using the wires like armature, he used masking tape as the armature, and they covered it with epoxy clay. Here's what I could do too. Like for example, here's one I did with this one has a masking tape inside, masking tape wire frame, masking tape frame inside, and I covered him with this one here. This is called the airfoam clay, so air dry foam clay. So this one here, and so what happens is like it's not as flexible. So what happened was that he actually cracked right here in his arm. You see his arm right there. There's a part cracked, and also his ear cracked right there. So I had to put some glue gun on it. So there's a little bit of glue gun. You can see there's a glue gun right here to kind of do it, because the tape doesn't tape can flex, but the foam doesn't flex. There's no flex to it, so it becomes rigid. So it becomes a rigid creature. So this is the closest thing to what Marcos Makes did in terms of like making a creature. I have air dry clay over there, and I made a couple things with air dry clay, but the foam clay works better. It's still lightweight, and so we use foam clay for when you do the when you do like cosplay stuff, you know, if you want to make like cool outfits and horns or ears or something, you can use that. And it's like it's pretty rigid, but it's not indestructible. Masking tape is pretty much indestructible. That's why I have to drill it with a Dremel, because it's like, you know, you can't just tear into it once it's like formed. It's pretty interesting, you know. Pretty interesting situation there. So you have that. And see his little personality. He's just like, hi, like hi, 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 hi. See all the happiness. Every art that I make has a little bit of happiness in it. This little piece of happiness to my soul. Happiness for my soul. So he's all happy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give him colors next. I paint that sucker up. And the painting takes a long time. So I may not even show the painting. But for the most part, that's like where I do like a lot of my art stuff. And yeah, definitely I have a member channel too. You know, member channel, same as my Patreon. Patreon is $5 a month. You can join my channel. You can support me for $1 a month, and you do artwork and stuff too. But see his face. He's like hi, hello, how are you? It's so cute, right? Beady eyes. That's the other thing. Whenever you make something, the next one comes out way better than the first one. So you have this one here, so this one here, and then this one here like this, and like that, And like, yeah. Yep, there it goes. And his ears can actually kind of fold down too, so it looks like that. So like that. See? So it folds straight down, and it comes up too as well. So it's a spiky, six-legged Diplocaulus. Next, I gotta give it the paint job, and then he'll be complete. So that's one. All right, that's one right there. And then there's eyebrows. He's so cute. Look at him. I'm so cute. I know I'm so cute. Yes, you are cute. We fix a little thing right there. So wherever there's a break, you have to fix it up, or it'll be trouble. You know. So let's go fix that real quick. Oh, ow! I was thinking, if that was ceramic, and that fell off the table like it just did, it would break, and that would have been sad. But these are not that. All right, folks. So this is where I'm at. This is where I did this here. I got the eyeballs in that one. I got the this in this one. I got the mouth. This and this one. I got the this and this and that. Made of masking tape. They're made of masking tape. Yeah. So cool. You're so cool. Look at you. Masking tape sculptures. Yep, definitely. A thumbs up, like, subscribe to my channel. This is all the cool stuff. So what we have here, so what we did today was we added eyes with a Dremel for this one. We added eyes with a Dremel for this one. This fish. So next is going to be a paint job for these. Next one is going to be this one. I added eyes with a Dremel for that one. Right. I'm gonna do a paint job for them. I actually added eyes with just a sticky with a sticky backing for the gremlin. And so we're gonna make the fish monster that you see right there into looking like this fish monster right there. And so this is gonna be our next assignment. So that's gonna be the next one there. So we're gonna make Jimba into Jimbo 2.0. And this one here, $90 fish, $90. All right. So if you're looking for anything to buy one of my art, you can definitely find my artwork on Etsy, or you can just write me a message on my Instagram. On my Instagram there, I can definitely respond back to you. But I'm gonna show you a couple more other creatures real quick. The ones I love. I love these guys here. And I showed you Deli already. So this is Deli. Deli. Get that bread. It's Deli's like, get that bread. Get that bread. Get that bread. And he's a food delivery person. So when I open up this one here, he has like a little pizza. Yeah, he delivers the pizza. All made of masking tape, baby. So I had 12 orders on his back, and the other one day he had get that bread. He was a road warrior, and he's also a stack warrior, and he had the juices. So they're delivering food. And he did this religiously. He did like really good. He loved DoorDash. He did until DoorDash became crazy. So anyway, there's also Pearl. Pearl is his wife, and so yes, she's a Diplocaulus with boobs. And so you have that there. You have Roadie Bounty Hunter. It says, fight the bots. Yes, my thing here is to go against the AI, to fight the AI machine. And so she's a four-fingered hit Diplocaulus, and she got blue eyes, nice blue eyes. Like, I've got the blue eyes. So she got blue eyes, and he's got the brown eyes. Brown eyes. Right. And then this fish monster here. Well, this one here has brown eyes too. And then this fish monster has green eyes. Fish monster being my chupacabras. This is my chupacabras. I have a whole bunch of these, by the way. But these are my favorite to make. One of these. I also like making creatures. And he's got yellow eyes. Because he's like a Gila monster. I think that's the name of it. Gila. Gila monster. Because he's the Gila monster colors. Black and yellow. You know? Black and yellow. Hello. That's what that. Okay. So folks. Okay. So this is just to talk to you a little bit quick, I was sick today. I didn't go to work, and so I'm just healing up. Just keep me in your prayers. I was able to do this live stream for 40 minutes, which is really cool, and I really appreciate all the people who stay here and give me thumbs up and chats, and I appreciate that. Oh, I gotta add eyes for this one. I didn't add eyes for this one yet. Okay, we should add eyes for this one. Let's see. This is a cool little lizard. I'll do that real quick before I go. All right, so let me just do that. Add some eyes to this little cool, cute little five-legged little lizard. So it's like a little chakwala. Or I had a little lizard, a bearded dragon, and she looks just like this. Oh, yeah, bearded dragon, and we still have her. But the other one is that we have we used to have a little lizard, a butterfly agama, and his name was a Uromastyx. The Uromastyx are cool. The Uromastyx family, they're like agama. let's give it some. The green eyes are really looking good, so we can do green eyes. Here's my bag of eyeballs, right? Here's a bag of eyes. I got this from Hobby Lobby. I went to visit my sister last year, and I got this bag of green. Yellow eyes. You think yellow eyes? Yellow eyes looks more real. Or green eyes. I'll probably do yellow eyes. Okay, let's do yellow eyes. Could do blue eyes. Okay, we'll do yellow eyes because yellow eyes more reptilian. Okay, and it's like that. So yeah, this and this. This is the color eyes. All right, so we'll do that. I'm gonna do it real quick. I'm gonna drill a hole in his head. His back. A bag of eyeballs. All right, so this is here, right? What I'm gonna drill into this one here. This is eyes. So lizard eyes are actually in the front. Let's see. I put this here. Let's go a little test run and see where it goes. I put it like this. You see how cute it looks? Oh my goodness! The eyes make them come alive. They really do. So if I looks like Kermit. Like a Kermit-y kind of thing. Yeah, right there would be perfect. Okay, so I might have to actually bulge it up some. Right there. All right, there. Stick that sucker right up in there. Right up in there for the eyes. So that's something to base against, right? And then, see, he also has seal on him too, so he's actually already sealed up, ready for painting. So when I do this, there you have this right here. You have the eyes. Please give me a thumbs up, and please give me a thumbs up that you like this video. That would be great. I really appreciate that. You got more than one phone? Yeah, I do. I do. But it's one phone. I have one phone that's like my phone that I'm using right now is the one I'm currently using to record. Because I'm recording this off my phone right now to make a YouTube. But my other phone, it doesn't have a service. It connects to the Bluetooth or the hotspot. So when I have the hotspot on for this phone, I'm able to make the cool designs and stuff like that too. So here's that. There's that. All right. Little tiny little lizard. It's like a little tiny little baby lizard with big eyes. There's that. See, the thing about masking tape, what makes it so cool is that you can actually do things like this, where you can actually make this shapes. You can make muscles really easily, and then people sit there and wonder, how did you make it? And you're just like, I don't know either. So that's what you tell them. So pretty much, this is my hands make it, and they're like, what? It's like, yeah, my hands make it. I'm not even sure what's being done. It's just I'm just letting it go. So like this right here, that. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drill a hole in the head of this creature. So you have to drill it in such a way like this. So drill like here, right here, right? Drill right there, right? And then the other side too. So you're looking at right about here, right? Right about there, right? You're doing such an angle. That's a little low. Gotta bring it up higher. Right about there. Okay. So now I'm gonna drill it. Let's drill it. Drill music. Let's go. Do I have more than one phone? Yes, I do. My wife has a phone. I have a phone. Setting is set on 5, which is the highest setting. All right, so it goes there. See, it's like you can't just cut it, you know? You have to drill it. That's one. All right. All right, let's see. So now I'm gonna put this in here. Put this in here. I'm just kind of in there. And this how you do. And there you have a little eyeball inside of this head. Look at the eye. Hello, I have one eye. Yes, you do. I want another eye. Okay, let's give you another eye, shall we? That's right here. Let's go right there. I'm gonna give you another eye. Okay. So when God did it, He just spoke. He didn't have to do all this stuff. God would be like, His words are so efficient, and you just speak things into existence, already functioning, already, which is awesome. Already emotion. Let there be, and it was. Let there be, and there was. Okay, let's give it some more ice. Let's see. Oh, look at you. Isn't a cute thing? It's like, yes, I have 2 eyes now. I have 2 eyes. Yes, you do. You have to look how cute you look. Yes. Yes. Oh, you're so cute. Look at you. I just want to hug you forever. Give you a little longer tail. Give you a little short, little lizardy tail thingy. Little baby froggy. Give you a longer lizard tail. Let's do that. I'll give you a little longer tail right here. That way you could be like the big guys, you know? A nice big long tail. Look at you. Oh my god, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Alright. Aww. Look at this. It's so cute, huh? Yep, yep. I'm gonna put it by Barbara. Barbara like freak out. Little buddy. I don't know. We have a lizard. Okay, so my friends, I just want to do this couple of creatures here. I'm gonna like, oh, there's another. Oh man, there's a dinosaur over there. Dang, I'm gonna keep not running out. Okay, all right, I have one more creature to do. All right, okay. So this one here got done. All right, he's so cute. Look how cute he is. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He is so cute. Let's give him some eyeballs. A big old eyeball. Let's give him some eyelash real quick. Give him a little eyelash. Nah, I like it better without it. Let's put it underneath. Nah, really keep it without it. It just looks so cute like that. He's just like, hello. Hello. Okay, I have one more one to make. I can have the dinosaur up here, right? The dinosaur's just been kind of sitting up here. You know, he's not complete. He's really not complete. He's not finished yet, but he can get some eyeballs too, right? Give him some eyeballs. Why not? It's eyeball Friday. So let's give everybody some eyeballs. Just for sure. Let's do that. Now, what color eyeballs should we? Oh, there's some blue eyes. I haven't done blue eyes yet. Oh well, blue eyes was what's her face? All right, let's give it some blue eyes. Blue eye dinosaur. Let's see, it might be actually too thin because like the head space. Look, like see how thick the head is? It's not that thick, right? I might have to like actually balloon it up some because it'll go right through and come on the other side. So I might actually have to balloon this. I might be able to do this one, unfortunately. Might not be. It'd be too thin to kind of do it. But I'll have to catch up and do another one another day. My friends, I wanted to kind of just to touch base with you, let you know that I'm all right now. I'm just kind of dealing with some sickness. I'm gonna try and go back to work tomorrow, but for the most part, though, it's been like that. I've been just kind of dealing with some stuff. Clay World, I'm gonna follow your page. All right, definitely. Thank you so much for liking my art. I appreciate that. I'm gonna call it quits now. And again, God bless you, and I wish you all the best. So, I'm just gonna show you guys me one more time before I go. So here's me, and I'm going to say farewell and adieu. All right, so God bless you, and have a good night. All right, so it's good to meet you. Clay World, I'm definitely going to follow you, okay? So have a good day. God bless you, everyone. All right, bye. Peace.